This might just be our craziest video yet. Because, well, today we've spent quite a lot of money. But let me start from the beginning. Who here likes charcuterie boards? Don't raise your hand. What do you?
I know you want the whole tin of caviar. You can't have the whole tin of caviar. I'll give you the whole tray of jamon iberico. How's that? Is that a good compromise? Okay.
I used to watch Nick DiGiovanni every single day for the past 2 years. He was my favorite chef. Before he was the guy eating $100,000 meals on camera, Nick was the youngest finalist in MasterChef history, mentored by Gordon Ramsay himself. After the show, he took whatever momentum he had left and built one of the biggest food channels on the internet. Along the way, he broke something like 11 Guinness World Records and wrote cookbooks that hit the New York Times bestseller list. And somehow all of it still felt like it was coming from a guy who just genuinely loved food. That is the Nick I fell in love with.
One more little bite here of that fall apart pork. We are absolutely not messing around with this rum.
Old Nick felt like hanging out with a friend who happened to be obsessed with cooking. Slow cuts, real reactions, actual cooking, actual personality. You could feel that he meant it. But somewhere in the last few months, something started feeling off. Watching Nick now feels like watching the Mr. Beast of cooking. Every single scene feels like it got run through a dopamine machine and shipped out the other side. The reactions are some of the fakest I have seen on this platform, and that is a high bar. Here's the part that actually gets me though. Nick barely cooks anymore. Most videos these days are just him collabing with other creators and eating whatever gets put in front of him, which is fine as content. It is just not why any of us subscribed in the first place. Remember those world record videos?
Today we're breaking a Guinness World Record with Gordon Ramsay.
Where he would actually attempt something insane on camera and you had no idea if it was going to work? Those were genuinely great television. Now we get Nick eating $100,000 of food in one sitting. Cool, I guess, but I already have Nikocado avocado for that. We do not need 2 of those. And here's the part that actually gets me the most. Old Nick never left. He just moved. Nick's Kitchen, his second channel, is still slow cuts, real cooking, one chill guy making food that makes you hungry just watching it. Every single time I finish one of those videos, I go from comfortable to starving in about 4 minutes. I want to reach through the screen and take whatever he just made off the counter, except almost nobody watches it. 500,000 to 1 million views, which for Nick is basically a rounding error. Meanwhile, the main channel is reportedly pulling something like $900,000 a month doing collab and eating content, with thumbnails that look like his team discovered AI image generation and immediately lost their minds. Who even is that guy on the thumbnail? That is not Nick. That is Nick after he looked at his own analytics. Look, I am not saying Nick sold out. I am saying YouTube changed the rules and Nick is playing the new game. Because that is what the platform rewards now. Not passion, speed, shock, spectacle, money. Cooking became content, and when the algorithm is dangling $900,000 a month in front of your face, I genuinely do not know if I would say no either. I just miss the version of Nick that made me actually want to cook.